So I'll tell you a story. I started photographing weddings and relationships almost about 7 years ago. And when I started, just like most new photographers in the industry, what they usually do is they're happy with a small paycheck that comes in, just photographing something like a day and handing over the digital files. Clients are happy. I'm happy because I just collected a paycheck just by photographing a day. And I was happy in that life. What I wasn't realizing, and this is something that happened about 3 years ago or so, is when I started to notice that after posting those initial photographs on Facebook, beyond that, my clients were not enjoying their photographs at all. When they would meet with family, they would be, or even with me, I became friends with them. And when they would want to show photos of their wedding to other people, they'd be looking on their phone, trying to find the photo in their history, and people are waiting. It just got awkward, and it just occurred to me that this is not the way relationships are supposed to be celebrated after a wedding. This is not the way we are supposed to go back into our memories and experience that day all over again. And at that point, I really got serious about albums, about print products, about delivering an actual print. So one of the things that one of my mentors, I'd say a virtual mentor, Jerry, would always say is, unless you show it, you can't sell it. Unless you show it, you can't make someone feel. So my trajectory in my wedding photography changed about 3 years ago. So when I started to show albums, when I started to showcase and put an album in front of a client or put some prints in front of a client, a potential client, and just walk away for a few minutes and let them hold those pictures, let them feel every single page, let them touch the faces and their dress, completely different feeling. And when I started delivering the prints and the albums and the enlargements for their homes, I got a feeling of satisfaction as a photographer that I've delivered something that they can experience every single day without actually sitting down and looking for it on a phone. When my clients enter their home and when they see a huge enlargement on the wall, I've given them something that just can't be experienced through a disc or a USB drive. Recently, I started delivering photo boxes. I discovered photo boxes early this year, and even from a sample stage, when I place that photo box in my clients' laps and just say, experience what's inside, they open it, and they see all the different photographs and those mats right in that box. As a photographer, I'm sitting there and I'm seeing their face change into a smile. Their eyes are starting to communicate what they're feeling inside. And at that moment, I'm feeling they understand. They felt it. They now know exactly what it means to experience their photographs, their lives, right in their hands. So recently, I had this client who actually purchased an image box. They purchased a few enlargements, some collections for their walls. They haven't seen the final product yet, but they keep messaging me and emailing me and sending me texts that they can't wait to experience those products, those prints in their hands, because up until now they've only seen samples. So today's the day when I'm delivering all of their products, and I just can't wait. They're actually thanking me for showing them, for not letting them just be satisfied with the digital. Can you imagine that? I mean, a client is thanking me for not just selling them digital. That's how powerful print is, and that's how powerful it is for photographers to make sure that they're completing the project. Make sure that you hand over something tangible that your client will actually enjoy every single day in their homes and think of you and the experience that you gave them.